Hello, my name is Rab. This is my new video about Warframe. Uh, I'm going with Valkyr, Phage as my primary weapon, and Akstilleto as my secondary weapon. Okay, this is the more hard mission, at least that I find in Warframe, is to defend a point with Valkyr. It's maybe I think it's the frame where which I have more issues to defend a point. It's basically because their abilities doesn't help much in that matter. Her third abilities help. I even have stretch to have more range. I don't want to use overextended because it removes damage, and well, I think stretch is enough, but it's still hard to defend a point with her. I still don't understand this thing. This happens a lot. I push the enemy to me, and she does a finishing move. I wanted to attack him with my melee weapon, but she started a finishing move. A finishing move take at least 4 seconds, and well, the result is what you all see. She he get up and stomped me. It is a little annoying, but I think it activates automatically. I still didn't get it, but I don't use melee much. But this I'm playing with Valkyr in normal missions in survival now, and this happens a lot. So I think it must be automatic, or the fire key or the melee key activate the finish. It's so quick that I can't see the UI the UI words. So it must be that, because the target is stunned, and when you stun the target you have the option to finish him, or if you play stealth, because you approach an enemy behind and you have an option to do a finishing move. But it's a little annoying because it puts me in a very tough situation. Well, my stilettos are still leveling, but I already have 3 mods here, so I decided to bring it as a secondary, but I will play later with them fully modded, because this weapon seems to be very fun to play with. As usual, it is a high rate of fire weapon, so you cannot use him all the time because it wastes a lot of ammo, but it's very fun to switch every now and again, so to play a little with them. I find them very very useful. Okay, I'm without ammo. I don't know what they did with the inventory, because most of the time I press and it doesn't activate. Ah, I was not seeing this heavy behind me. Well, today is not a good day to play. I'm missing a lot of things. The heavy was behind me and I wasn't even seeing it. Wow. Wow, a new rifle. Oh, let's see. Now I understand. If some of you had any doubts, I made a... Well, I'm always making a little tests, but now I understand why they nerfed the synapse. The synapse was nerfed. That's no... I don't have any doubts about it. And I was already suspicious because if some of you saw the extermination mission that I did with Sarin, well, I did make a comparison with two runs, and I had more. I needed more time to kill the same enemies, and it was a stealth nerf. It's true, but the weapon it's less powerful than it was. I don't know if there's any link with the release of Phage. I don't know, but I'm positively sure that the weapon is less powerful, and I don't know. I don't want to be the the conspiracy theories, but I feel I made a run with Sarin using the same build and this. It's the same environment, and I had more issues to kill the targets. So the weapon is different, and I'm not saying the numbers that appear in in the damage. I don't look. There are people that look at that, but I don't use that to guide me. I I look at the time I need to take down a target, and I'm not speaking about these guys. I'm speaking about a heavy. And in my first Sarin video, I made a run. I didn't have to press much, and I said exactly that in the video. I didn't need to press much the synapse fire button because they all go down easy. I even said that it seems that I was playing a Tower 1 Exterminate, but now with exactly the same build, I I needed more time to take down an heavy, and I already had fielded the weapon differently, but they said that they didn't have touched the damage, and well, I believe I believe that until I feel that it's not actually like that. It may be a little, but it's different. It they usually nerf weapons when they release others. That's why I'm saying that I don't know if it's linked with the release of Phage, but I don't like this kind of nerf. If they wanted to nerf the weapon, well, they have that right. They are the devs. If they think the weapon is too powerful, we may not like it, but we have to understand that they decide, not us. But making things like this, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't play much with Snappy, so I'm not going to give too much importance to that. Wow, another leader. Well, and I don't have energy. Wow. Today it's really a bad day to play. Wow, I'm not doing almost any damage. Okay, I'm not going to lose too much time. Today I'm sucking pretty bad. Well, we have these days, and nothing goes right. Okay. I'm a bit distracted. That's why I'm forgetting things. Uh, I was thinking. I was playing a survival. I usually don't activate pods because we may activate two at the same time. Sometimes I say I'm going to activate, other times I'm under heavy fire and I cannot write, so uh, but today it was funny because we all forget to activate the pod and we ran out of air with I think it was 5 pods in the match. It was a bit frustrating, but it was a funny thing. Okay. I have to activate stereo because I have very few life and I don't like because I can't protect the pod. In stereo very good. I'm activating mostly because the door behind me is closed, so they cannot come behind. But I don't like because I cannot fire my weapon. Okay. If you have the door behind you open, don't. If you have a long stereo, be careful because the users that play with Valkyr know that in stereo we cannot use our weapons, and it's more hard using only melee to take out targets. Because there wasn't coming anyone behind me, I activated because I had very few health, and if you kill targets in stereo it gives you health, so it is a good thing. She definitely, at least for me, she definitely is the more tough frame to defend a point. It was this one, but if it was the other one in the center of the room, where the enemies can fire almost everywhere, I still wasn't able to defend a point there with Valkyr. I always fail. Mostly, I didn't saw too heavy. I was saying mostly because I don't have an ability with much range. The stunt, the third ability, the stunt, is good for here that I have the targets near me, but if they were in the first floor, my stunt ability wouldn't stunt them, so it's very hard. Maybe with a little of luck, but I don't think any skill is involved in that. I think it's mostly luck. Luck that the game spawn enemies only on the lower floor, and they don't go to upper floor. If they remain at lower, you can deal with them like any other frame, but if they go upstairs, make things very hard. even that you use repline to bring them down. If it is too heavy, uh, the time you need to deal with one, the other one destroy the pod. This is exactly what happened to me. The game spawned one heavy in one side and other heavy in the other. I used repline to down the heavy to the ground, and the other one destroyed the pod. It's a bit frustrated, but well, this wasn't made to play alone, so I'm only doing this because I start Warframe as a solo player. I only began to play online on series when I reached a defense mission and I couldn't pass with Loki at that time. So I started to play online, and I had the luck to meet some cool people, and I started to play online because I was mainly a solo player. So I know I had to learn by myself to play the game. It was very frustrating at first, mostly because this is a game mostly you depend from mods that you pick. You can be a most skilled player, but with the MQ Branton without mods you can go first. You can with Loki mostly because invisibility, because I remember that I passed, I think it was Neptune or Uranus, that I passed it mostly relying on invisibility because my weapons almost didn't do damage to them. So I understand very well what new players are saying, and what I don't understand is how quickly the older ones forget what they passed at first in Warframe. And that is what I don't say makes me angry, because I'm not a person of to become how should I say, angry about little things, but it frustrates me a little that some older players can't give a better example. The only thing they say is easy this, easy that, easy this, but they are quick to forget how hard it was the start of Warframe. It wasn't much different at the time I started playing, so it may be worse now, but it wasn't so different. And I don't like to be sarcastic with important subjects, but I had to make that video because most players that are being a dick, like some like to say, it's mostly Rhinos and Loki players, which I find very odd because it is the most easy frames to play in Warframe. Rhino because Iron Skin, and Loki because invisibility, so I can't really understand what's the problem or what's their problem against new players that need help. And it frustrates even more when they say they don't have problems of soloing Warframe, and then they have problems to carry one player out. Well, There are some things that it's better not to understand or don't even try to understand. But well, it's their thing. I'm forced to respect that because I'm not going against others' opinion. But well, we cannot be all the same and think the same way. I always think that I'm not the first player reaching a game. So to, today I'm older, tomorrow I'm the new player, and what I want is to be welcomed by the older ones. So I try not to forget this when I pass from game. Today I'm older, tomorrow I'm the noob. So I would like that some of the elders help me out too. And this is a PvE game. I don't act different in PvP games because we all have to start at some point. Well, it was a bit it was a bit strange run, but I I still completed the mission. But today wasn't a very good day to play. I'm very tired. And, well, it's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, see you around.